Hello and thank you so much for clicking and for watching this video. It has finished Manchester United 6, Roma 2. 2 goals from Edinson Cavani, 2 for Bruno Fernandes, 1 for Mason Greenwood and another for Paul Pogba. Not in that order, but who cares? Manchester United, are we now in the final? Has the jinx now been lifted? Some people saying it's a curse. And you know what? You completely understand what they were saying. You know, we've blown 4 semi-finals, bottled it. Some people have said, I thought against Sevilla last year we were really unlucky. I thought their goalkeeper was magnificent. But other games, other semi-finals against Chelsea, Manchester City in the League Cup. But we are halfway there. We have 1 foot in the semi-final in Gdansk in Poland. But how do we do it? In the first half, I was talking to my friend at half-time, and I was saying, I just don't think these players are mentally strong enough. I think there's a psychological roadblock. I think we have shown a lot of resilience this season. And based on the first half performance, the way it was going 2-1 down, I was completely justified in saying that. But I'll hold my hands up and say I was wrong, because this Manchester United team have blown that psychological roadblock to pieces tonight. They were absolutely sensational in that second half. Now, is it frustrating that we don't get to see this every week? Yes, it's really frustrating, because the combination play between Fernandes and Cavani and Pogba was out of this world. They were absolutely outstanding, sensational, you might say. And I was watching it, I was thinking, what, if Rashford was fit and we could, get Rashford fit next season and we could get these 3 players on the same page, add Rashford to that. Of course, you've got Greenwood, who came on, scored a magnificent goal. What a pass from Edinson Cavani for that Mason Greenwood goal. He took it really well. And huge props to Luke Shaw as well. I thought his energy and his work rate this evening, it can't go unnoticed. Cavani, Fernandes, Pogba, they'll all get the plaudits, but I thought Luke Shaw was magnificent tonight. McTominay. The second half, I just don't know where that second half performance came from, because we looked lost. We got off to a brilliant start, great goal from Bruno Fernandes, but Roma equalised, contentious, controversial penalty. I don't think that's a penalty. I don't see what he can do. He goes for the ball, it bounces, it bobbles up, it hits him. But by the letter of the law, that's a penalty. And then they go on and get another one. Poor defending, and we look lost. We look completely lost. I thought Pellegrini, I thought Dzeko. I thought they looked really dangerous, and they were causing us huge problems. But Roma, of course, unfortunately, a couple of injuries. They were losing players left, right and centre in the early going to the game. But they seemed to overcome it. They were honest. But we came out in the second half. And, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer gets a lot of criticism. I think a lot of unnecessary criticism. You can criticise him. He's not immune to criticism. You can criticise him, but those reasons have to be justified. And I don't think you could criticise his selection tonight. I don't think you could criticise his sort of game plan. And I think our defensive mistakes are not down to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I think that has been the concentration levels of our defenders are not great, and I thought that particularly the second goal was poor. I thought it was really poor. But if it's open season on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, then all the people that criticise him have to give him a lot of credit tonight, particularly at half time, because it would have been easy for him to make a lot of changes. But he didn't. He stuck with it. He kept the faith. We got a goal early in the second half, and we were absolutely ruthless. And that's something that I have wanted to see from Manchester United this season. I want us to have that ruthless streak that we used to have. And when we play like that, it's a joy to watch. Now, we're not having a bad season. Have the performances been easy to watch? at times this season? No, it's been difficult. But there have been moments, there have been glimmers of hope. We're second in the league. We've got 1 foot in the Europa League final. We might not win it, but it's a step in the right direction. And for all these people that are saying there isn't progress, I'm not seeing progress. I've seen progress this season. It's not been great to watch at times, but think what we could do if we play to our potential. And that's the next challenge for this team. It's to dominate teams like we did in the second half. It's to dominate teams, not just win football matches. Not just win football matches now, because we know we can beat teams. We know we've. For me, last season we could beat the Manchester City and we could beat Tottenham, but we struggled to break certain teams down. So we struggle against Burnley at home, struggle against Newcastle away, struggle against these teams. But we've done really well this season. Our away record in the league is phenomenal. I think we're 4 games away from equaling Arsenal's unbeaten away record. That's so, I think for all the times that we could sit here or sit at home or wherever and be negative and be critical and say we're not playing really well, God, it's hard to watch, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. Let's give Ollie a little bit of credit here. I've been a huge supporter of Ollie. My main criticism of him, and I've said it a few times, is that I don't think he makes changes soon enough. Now he seems to be making his changes a lot sooner, but he trusts in the players. The players are playing for him. And tonight, that second half, as I say, was a joy to watch. How many times have I sat here and I've struggled for things to say? Sometimes you feel like you're a bit like you're on autopilot. Sometimes you feel like you're just going over the same thing again and again. But tonight, like the energy, the enthusiasm in that second half performance, absolutely magnificent. And Cavani, as I say, will get all the huge plaudits along with Pogba and along with Fernandes, and rightfully so. But let's not forget, it's a team game. And to a man, I thought we were excellent. Yes, at the beginning of the second half, De Gea almost presented Dzeko with an opportunity. I don't know what he was doing with his goal kick. Went right to Dzeko, and if he was on it, if he was actually concentrating, which is a fault of his, then it could have been 3-1, and the tie would have been very different. Because the momentum was with Roma up until we got that second goal. But breathtaking, some of the football in the second half, and now we just have to be professional. Next week, we've got Liverpool on Sunday, so let's go. Let's put in a good performance there, and let's keep this momentum going. If it falls apart next week, then it'll be an interesting video. But I can't see us imploding next week. It's not going to be easy because Roma, they're a good team. They're not a poor team. They're in a poor run of form, but they're a big club with a big history. And tonight we put them to the sword. We deserve to win, but let's go and do our job. Let's put on a performance against Liverpool. Let's do our job. Let's be professional against Roma next week, and let's try and get to that final with as few or no injuries. We don't want any injuries. We want to just. And Ollie has managed the squad really well this season. It's been unprecedented the amount of games we've had to play. And how close the games are together, alongside the international fixtures, alongside an upcoming European tournament, which I don't think we should be having. I think it should be postponed until next year to give the players a breather. But that's another video. That's another story. Those are thoughts for another subject. That's another subject entirely. But tonight, I was really impressed by the second half. I thought we smashed through that psychological roadblock. Full credit. Huge praise goes to the players, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer now, he deserves a lot of respect. A lot of people, they say, he's a PE teacher. He's got no tactics. He has. And I think when people say that now, they're just clutching at straws. There are a lot of sort of fans, football fans, these United fans, if you want to call them that feel entitled. They feel like they deserve to be, or we deserve to be top based on the history. Football doesn't work like that. Ollie has given us an identity back. He's shown tonight, what we can do. And we have one foot in the final. I'm excited. But, there's a lot of matches to be played in the league between now and then. Should we not fall apart next week, it'd be hugely disrespectful to go there and just think we've won the tie. But we're very close. We're very close, 6-2. And we just want to get there now and sort of stay fresh. Keep these players fresh. We need Cavani and Fernandes and Pogba to stay fit. And if we can get a trophy, if we can finish second in the league, that's a good season. And it's something that we can build on next season. Don't forget, the protest is going ahead this Sunday at Old Trafford. Before the Liverpool game, all the cameras are going to be there. BT Sport, Sky, all the big broadcasters. So it would be great if you could be there. Support Manchester United and Glazers out. We want this football club to go in the right direction. But tonight, it has finished Manchester United 6, Roma 2. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't done so already, why not subscribe, leave a like, and of course, leave any thoughts, comments, and feedback that you have on this or any of the other videos. And until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all soon.